All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Anna Lobisch. And for my capstone this year, I'm going to be discussing homelessness among single mothers in Hawaii. And I'm sure everyone's wondering why I'm sitting outside. I'm actually in Chinatown right now, um, doing this recording because Chinatown has a lot of homeless people. And I know that there are some homeless single mothers out here. And then, of course, IHS isn't too far. And I know that they house single mothers over there with their families as well. So I'm going to get started. And here we go. Okay. So in 2015, Hawaii declared a state of emergency over this issue that I'm going to be discussing. The governor of Hawaii declared a state of emergency due to the number of homeless individuals that they had in the state, the rising number. And then the single mothers contended with providing for their children and paying for accommodations, paying for housing and childcare, food, all of those things it's really expensive. And it can be hard if you're a single income family. So 465 people out of 100,000 are homeless here in Hawaii, which is a really large amount. And then more than 60% are single mothers and the elderly. Contributing factors are discrimination, lack of access to employment opportunities, rising housing costs, and inadequate support from the government, from the state, things like that. Okay, so social justice defined groups working to resolve the issue and the challenges they face, relevant principles of social justice, historical challenges of homeless single mothers here in Hawaii. They're ignored during important decision-making process that affects the community. They have challenges with voting, and then of course, human rights violations. So again, social justice defined. Social justice is a political and philosophical theory that handles the concept of fairness in relation among individuals in society and focuses on access to economic opportunities, access to wealth, care for the less privileged, and social privileges. Okay, and then groups working to resolve the issue and challenges they face. So activists, advocates, government officials, nonprofit organizations, social workers, caseworkers, hospitals, get involved too. There's a lot of nonprofit organizations here in Hawaii. There's activists and advocates who promote concept of social justice, but the implementation of work is left to government and nonprofit organizations. The relevant principles of social justice. So access to resources, economic opportunities, equity, participation in decision-making processes, and human rights. So here's the 5 principles for leadership, equity, and social justice in education. So democracy and freedom, opportunity and success, positive and safe environment, education, guidance and advocacy, and diversity and involvement. So there's also adversity with voting. There's lack of proper documentation, which is a really big issue, especially if they're fleeing from domestic violence. A lot of mothers don't, they aren't able to grab the things that they truly need. There's lack of access to electoral information, discrimination by electoral officials, and they're alienated from society. And then of course, they are also exploited by employers and supervisors. There's poor working conditions, and then physical and sexual harassment by law enforcement. So here's the proposal that I have. So for change, I wanted to introduce a bill that would designate abandoned buildings or housing complexes for homeless single mothers and their children. Implement a system that provides subsidized childcare on property or free, depending on their income. Transportation for places that they need to go, like if they need to go to a job interview, things like that. social workers, caseworkers, and mental health providers. Security for campus, especially, you know, if mothers are fleeing from domestic violence, that's something that they're definitely going to need. Ways to facilitate women's rights education and GED or vocational training, and then prepare these families for reintegration back into society so that they're ready to live life outside of this specified shelter. And then on-site facilities to include a cafeteria, creating a farm to table concept where they would grow and farm their own food and prepare that food. And then in conclusion, after reviewing all these slides, we can see that, you know, homelessness obviously is a very significant issue impacting so many lives here in Hawaii, and then especially single mothers and children, which will affect our future generations. The scale of the problem was identified, and then we also spoke about the background and the history. Sorry. And then social justice was also clearly defined. Local groups are working with the government to correct some of the problems, but they're still encountering a lot of challenges. Let's see, we discussed also the introduction of a bill to make a way to help fix this issue, to gain more access to public transportation as well if they need that, higher paying jobs, providing them access to affordable daycare, which they'll have on site, and then they could get once they get out as well, because there are organizations that help with that. And then, yeah, that's it. All right, thank you.